The Fox 13 News investigative team has learned dozens of educators around the state have accidentally been given teaching jobs without receiving a full background check.
This is a major slip through the cracks. Fox 13's Adam Herbets has a look at what the State Board of Education is now doing about it.
Well, in Utah, background checks at school are the law, not optional. Now, the State Board of Education blames a series of mistakes made by one employee that could have put some of these teachers unchecked on campus for years.
Our background checks are pretty intense.
Jennifer Thronson isn't just the Utah State Board of Education Director of Teaching and Learning. She's also a parent who always thought, until recently, every teacher at her daughter's school received a full background check.
There's no reasonable error that is acceptable in this space.
2 months ago, the Board of Education learned of data entry mistakes made by the same employee who no longer has that responsibility. They notified school districts to let them know about the problem, but not the public until Fox 13 found out about it.
Why were the students and parents not notified?
And if they would like to notify parents and families, they certainly can, but that would be the local decision.
The State Board of Education says it noticed 377 anomalies, but only 92 are actively licensed educators in the state. 64 of those 92 were false alarms, but 28 somehow made it through unchecked, either because of an incomplete background check or, in 6 cases, no background check at all.
Even having one teacher is not reasonable in my mind, just the risk that it puts on the students that teacher may engage with.
It's unclear how long some of these teachers have been left unchecked.
It could potentially be 5 years.
But she says they are not being placed on administrative leave because it wasn't their fault.
It's completely the Utah State Board of Education's responsibility and our fault in terms of data entry.
Now the board is waiting to make sure someone with a criminal record did not slip through the cracks.
None of these educators have been reported in any way. It is highly unlikely that there is any educator in this 28 that we have concerns that I'd be overly concerned about, but there is a risk, and that is what we want to close up as quickly as possible.
The State Board of Education says the results of the 28 new background checks should come back next week. If you would like to know whether your child's school district was affected, we have a full list right now on our website, fox13now.com. Reporting in studio, Adam Herbets, Fox 13 News, Utah.